Hi, my name's Lee and welcome to Bedtime Stories, Crete Lakes, Chapter 4, Chasing PBs. Well, just arrived in Calais, safe and sound, so it's back onto the coach and over to Crete Lakes. See you soon. Well, that's the draw done. Came out 12th, but still done really well. Ended up on Lake 1, in Peg 1, a double swim, fishing with me mucker Cole. We did have a bit of a strategy about how we were going to fish Lake 1 if we did end up on a double swim.
We've decided that we're only going to fish 2 rods each. And all 4 rods are all set at about 18 wraps. I'll spin the camera around in a minute and I'll try and point out to you where we're roughly fishing. And that is our view. I'm fishing on the left hand side and I've got a rod just over there at 18 wraps, and my second rod is there at 18 wraps. Lee is on the right hand side of the swim and he's got one out there towards the big tree, or the big cluster there at about 18 wraps there, and the other one is just off that to the left hand side of it, about there at 18 wraps. So fingers crossed.
Early hours of Sunday morning. I've got the kettle on for me and Cole, because after all, you can't start the day without a good brew. In this episode, Colin, Joey and I are aiming to beat our PBs, because after all, this is certainly the venue to smash them. There's plenty big carp swimming around in here, 50s, 60s, 70s and even an 80. So, without further ado, let's get on with the video. I've been waiting for this moment for about 2 years, and this seemed like a real good opportunity. Devil bangers. Not had these since I was a kid.
What was that?
The great outdoors. What a lovely day. No, your eyes don't deceive you. Yes, I am spomming in my pants. Well, the last time I put a pair of shorts on, everybody on the complex ripped the snot out of me. All I kept hearing was, "Where have you stole them little boys' shorts from?" Okay, so they were a little bit tight. Anyway, I left them at home. This is much better.
Well, it's the first one of the trip. This one went £30 1 ounce. Cracking mirror.
Even a common.
Yeah.
I think he's half asleep still.
It's very welcome. Very, very welcome.
At 4:15 early hours of Wednesday morning. So yes, early hours of Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
First run.
First run of the week.
Well done, mate.
Fingers crossed, eh? There's many more for us.
So, was both asleep, run, gone 4 o'clock in the morning.
4:10, wasn't it?
Patience and perseverance, fishing that same spot. How have you done it?
Where do we start? Tried every bait I've got in my box, and I resorted to matching the hatch. Just on a standard hair rig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just,
Sending the bait boat out to the same spot.
it's been on the same spot since I've landed here.
Minimal amount of bait in the bait boat because it is a small
It's only
hopper.
a small hopper, so it only holds just over a handful each time. It's not a great deal.
So is your approach for the rest of the week now, little and often, little and often?
Yes. Yeah, without a shadow of doubt. I think that's too much piling the bait in. I think it's not working. It's not working. I've seen other anglers around here and they're putting the bait in, but it's not.
And there's only been the one carp that's actually come out.
Yeah.
So Lake One's fishing really slow anyway at the moment,
Very,
isn't it?
very slow this week. Well, from what I believe, it's been fishing very slow for weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks on end.
Not on the best form, considering
What's
we're out here trying to make a video called what?
PB.
Chasing PBs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fingers crossed. Cole's got one on the bank. His account is now open and going. Joey's still sticking at it. He's in peg 2. We haven't mentioned much about Joey because there's not been much going on.
No,
Again, he's sticking at it.
Sat here camping.
Yeah. Just, what can I say? It's a bit of a dull video if there's no fish coming out, but we are trying his best. So hopefully in the next section,
We can't do no more.
you'll see one of the 3 of us with a carp.
Yeah.
Shortly after tea last night, a massive storm made its way through northern France, causing over 100,000 power cuts and leaving 80,000 homes damaged due to the high winds. It was the most scariest night's fishing I've ever had. Woke up isn't the word. Never really went to sleep last night. The wind was so bad, it's brought trees down. Absolute carnage. Both me and Collie sitting here really worried last night, almost frightened that trees were going to crush us to death. Take a look at the carnage this morning. There's a tree come down on the far bank in the lake, just there. All this mangled in Cole's rods. Just everywhere, just everywhere. Worst weather I think I've been in fishing. Just utter carnage. This, my bivvy table's hiding underneath there somewhere. Knocked all of my tripods over. I mean, it's the calm after the storm. That is probably the most frightening and scariest night's fishing because of the wind I've ever had. They reckon it was 100-mile-an-hour winds, and they've called it Storm Aurora, or at least the French have. I think the English are calling it Storm Orion or something like that. I'm calling it absolutely mental. It's totally different again now. The sun's come out. It's still a bit windy, but the sun's out. We've seen carp showing probably 11 wraps in front of us. Now, me and Col have been fishing anywhere between 15.5 and 18 on gravel spots. We've come really close in now, fishing at 10 wraps in the silt. Yeah, Joey had an eventful night. He spent all night holding his bivvy down because the gravel's that thick in his peg. They weren't purchasing in the soil. So early hours this morning. Pooh! His overwrap went first and then his bivvy after. Having a bit of a mare that. So me Cole been round, dug a lot of the gravel out of the peg, found some solid soil, and Joey is now set and stable, ready for the high winds that are supposed to be returning a bit today and tonight. It's also supposed to be raining as well. But after that slow walk up to my peg and a quick update, I'm going to get the rods out, just see what happens, because sometimes sessions can be a bit bleak like this. I think this is one of them. Isn't it, Misty?
Oh yeah.
This week's been a weird one. Spomming in my pants and 20 degrees plus. Then the next night, nearly blown away in my bivvy in an absolute hooligan. It's down to the last 24 hours now. I'm really hoping for a carp, but it's not looking too promising. Very fresh. Packed up early. Did fish through the night because on a video like this, you've just got to. One fish has come out of Lake 1 all week, and that was the one that Colin had at £30. Me, Joey and Colin have tried really hard in this video. I've had 35 to 40 trips to France now, and this is the first time I've ever blanked. Thanks for sticking with the video if you did. It's not an exciting one at all, but this is the reality in fishing. It happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. So, 3 seconds of your life, 6 months of mine have passed by. This video, no blanking, £22, first carp of the week. What a little ripper. Let's get this one back and see if we can catch another. Right then, the current time is 3:05. Saturday, the 9th of April. Where did I end up fishing? What lake am I on? Well, I'm on Lake 3 in Peg 26, which is the lake I wanted to be on, and almost the peg I wanted to be in. The rods are out. I haven't had a mark around or anything. I've just had a dump around with a lead, and I'm quite happy with those little spots for now. I'm not putting a great deal of effort in, because to be honest, for the first time ever, I was actually seasick. Yeah, I threw up in the toilet on the ferry. I don't know whether it was because I was just feeling a bit rough, tired, or it was that horrible battered fish that I had. I had probably 3 mouthfuls and that was it. It was too greasy. Just slid the plate to one side and that was that. 10 minutes after that, yeah, I was throwing up. So yeah, probably still feeling the effects of that, and not in any rush to get started. Anyway, let me spin you around and you can take a look at the lake. So then, this is my swim for the week. Peg 26, Lake 3. Got a little bit of a margin just to my left. The peg you can see there is Peg 19. Nobody's in it. Nobody's in Peg 20. The bayleaf is in 21. Nobody's in 22. 23 and 24, yeah, occupied. And I have a neighbour, Gareth. He's going to be my little fishing buddy for this week. If we catch anything, we can help each other. But Peg 26 seems to have quite a bit of water. There's gravel, there's silt, it's up, it's down, not much weed. Like I said, not really trying that hard today. Always say the same thing, Saturday is an exhausting day. This week being no exception. Look at this, look like a tramp. Sort yourself out. No teeth. Yeah, we'll get them in a bit. Anyway, get you down to Dover. What a nightmare. Yes, very much delays. Based on the fact that P&O, yeah, they screwed up. Had a couple of ferries taken out the water, and load of staffing issues, this, that and the other. I'm sure you all know. But the M20 is actually used as a car park for freight at the moment. So yeah, you can't get down to Dover via the M20. So everybody's going down the A2. Yeah, and that makes it interesting. It took me probably 50 minutes to do 4 mile, and wasn't very thrilled about that. That was the only bit of traffic that I hit. Once I'd got onto the actual A2, things were moving again, not too bad. But yeah, just getting a few bleeps on my right hand side rod at the moment. And look at this, look, grey, going grey. Every time I shave it comes back with a vengeance, more grey. That rod's just won't be long before we're going up for tea anyway. Like I say, not putting a mega amount of effort into it today. Just gonna sit and watch the water and relax a bit, and hopefully the carp will tell me where I need be fishing. So, see how things develop. After retching on the ferry, I'm actually quite hungry and looking forward to this. It's going to be gone in about 3 minutes, I reckon. Well, as you can see, got a little bit fresh last night, frost this morning, and yes, it was cold. Had a run 20 past 1 this morning, but sadly, yeah, hook pulled and lost it. Gareth next door snuck out a 46 pounder last night, so well done to Gareth. It is fishing. A couple of carp have come out the lake, so that's good. Yeah, fancy me losing one last night though. Anyway, that's a good thing in a way, because at least I know that the carp are on that spot. So yeah, get back working at it. But time get a cuppa, it's cold. Wake up in the morning and have a look in there, and then yes, there's a carp sitting just there, probably upper 20, maybe low 30. I don't know what's up with him, whether he's just come in sulking or not, not sure. Okay guys, now this one's a bit of a special fish. Let's have a quick butcher in that net.
It does. You tell me how you feel after you've lifted it.
And there you go. What a monster.
I thought fucking.
He's filming.
I'm sorry.
When you get a big one, you're entitled to, I think. It's compulsory that you have to drop an F-bomb, innit? Wait until he picks it up.
So if I've got having waders now, I'm not safe.
For me.
Quickly, Gav.
Little gentle kiss there.
Right, ready to throw it back in, I go. You might want to throw it back in. Cool. I'll just keep going. Delete them all afterwards.
Chill, baby. Chill, baby. Don't. And just for the video, what weight was this one again?
This is £60 4 ounces.
Well done.
Yes. Shut up. Bit higher. You're not lifting the fish above your head.
Just get straight ones, aren't straight.
You want the camera?
Huh?
You did a video?
Yeah.
It's the same one.
Yeah, not keeping your head straight as well.
Well, the swim is revving up nicely. It's only Monday, and yeah, we've got this lovely £60 7 ounce, no, £6 4 ounce, sorry. Beer mats, mate. We're going to James's swim now because he's got one a bit bigger. So let's get this one back, and then we're going to James's swim. Give me a kiss. Mwah! Go on, baby. Let's go. Go on, baby. Get out of here.
Yes.
Done.
Peg 23 and peg 24 really banging out the carp this week. As you've just seen, £60, and the one that we're going to show you now is an absolute monster, £74. Check this beast out.
100%, you have to cover it to do that. Shit. You will not hold it up, like £74.
He's going to try.
Don't.
I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. Literally, everyone ready on cameras. I'm just saying it's cool.
Go.
I just want to see how heavy she is first. Oh, she's a baby.
Yeah, it's too close to your body for the shit.
Massive.
As soon as it goes up, I'll get out of the light.
Hang on, I'll see. As soon as you go to level it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good now. Will you hand you?
Yeah, God.
Dodgy moments. That's the last fish you want to get out your hands in it.
I don't want to slap from that either.
It's dying slap you.
Cold, isn't it? Take fingers ice so it gets a bit really ice.
Give her a lift up.
Can't lift her up.
Tilt her forward just a little bit. That's the one.
Drop it down to so that.
74-14. Cluster. Get in.
That was a sneaky one.
That was sneaky.
That was proper sly. Mama swan protecting her eggs. She sits on them all day. Occasionally disappears for half an hour and then comes back again, sits on them some more. Now this guy been beating his PB I think at least once a day. What weight did this one go?
41 and a half.
41 and a half. And what was the one you had last night?
54 and a half.
54
Well, no,
pound.
54, yeah.
54 dead, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's been a great
You must be
week.
really enjoying the fishing at the moment then.
47, 44.
And the list just goes on. Well done, well
Yeah,
done.
he's had a great week, cheers.
When I was Alfie's age, I could only dream of catching carp like this. They just didn't exist. Well done, mate. You deserve them. Effort equals reward. Just sitting here, chilling out a minute, making my way through a pack of these chocolate biscuits. Nothing's happened since I had that one earlier. And if I'm being honest, there's quite a cold wind blowing into this peg, despite the fact that it's a nice day. And I've not been enjoying sitting here because of that cold wind blowing straight at me. And if I was a carp, I'd be thinking the same thing. Better to be on the back of that cold wind than sitting in the face of it. So, thinking of moving. Have a few biscuits. And I'm going to contemplate whether I should move. I've always believed that catching carp is sometimes about keeping on your toes. And these rods are not doing a lot of action. With that being said, I went and had a word with Dale the bailiff. We had a chat for a few minutes. He gave me some helpful information and some great advice. Just a few minutes after tea, got the rods out, gone screaming off. Let's take a look at how big it is. Just before tea, I decided move. Been back about 10 minutes after tea, cast my rods out, and oh, don't slap me. 45 £2. Second carp of the week. 4 days in the wrong swim, 10 minutes in the right swim. Absolute perk. And as you can see, being a bit lively. So let's get this one back. What a bally. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, heavy bugger as well. Ah. Gotta love that noise, haven't you? Hey, love that noise. Just had a double take. Literally saying, if I was a carp, I'd be down this side of the lake because it's nice and warm, and yeah, they are definitely down this end. This one being the second of the two and the smallest. £26 this one. The one in the net looks a hell of a lot bigger. Let's get this one back and weigh the other one. Okay, so I'll put that carp back. I don't know how I've forgotten that I've got a new PB in the sling. I open the sling, take a look at it. I'm instantly thinking, that's definitely an upper 60. I put it on the scales, and oh my god, it is massive. I have absolutely smashed my PB with my first £70 carp. Nice. Blimey. There we go.
Lift the tail up. That's it.
Come on. Beat him up, mate. That's it. Go on.
Get that tail up. Well, do your video first. What you want to say?
Oh, yeah, just press record. Well, what can I say?
Bedtime stories, chasing PBs. 73 pounds and 8 ounce. Well shot. Cheers. That one got crumb all over it. Anyway, let's get this one back. Last look. Mwah. There we go. Just about pick it up. Right, off you go. Oh. Gets in.
Big shout out to Jamie for doing the video, and a massive thank you for taking the pictures. This is just a dream come true. Bedtime stories, Crete Lakes, chapter 4, chasing PBs, done. Well, what can I say? I'm absolutely over the moon, and this is what I've got to look at. What an awesome sunset. What an awesome carp that was. 73 pound 8 ounce. Chuffed to bits. Chuffed to bits. That's why I came here. I've had this little silly grin on my face for quite a while. Yeah, been chasing that PB since 2009. If you didn't know, my current PB was £56.12. But the swimmer's actually gone quiet now. So yeah, while it's quiet, I'm going to sit and have a cup of tea and just be very, very content with my new PB. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Thursday morning, and I'm sitting here trying to take in what happened last night. Came back after tea, got the rods out using the boat, and that all just kicked off so fast. Started off with that 45 pounder, then I actually had the 73.8, but because I got a double take, I didn't have time really absorb and take it in how big that 73.8 was. I was like, oh, that's a big fish, it's got to go 60. So I know it sounds weird, I just put it to one side because I got another rod screaming off down the margin. And yeah, landed that one. That was 26 pounds. So obviously you saw that one first, and even at that point then, I still hadn't realised what I'd got in the sling. It's actually clusters again. It's the second time this week that's been out. It was caught down in peg 24. Must have been sulking a load, and then decided to come up here for a sulk in peg 21, because that's where I am now. But yeah, in amongst all of that excitement, I didn't really get a lot of video footage, I guess. But yeah, it's in there. I definitely won't forget it. It's in there, memory forever. Probably a fish of a lifetime now. So yeah, quietly glowing, I guess. Carp are coming out around the complex still. There is a couple of people that are still having the session that I had. I've been practicing that word, by the way. Session. Right, we've had PBs caught on bottom baits. Something different. PBs caught on zigs. This is Harry fishing lake 2 and peg 18.
Yeah, it is nice comb.
This is his new PB on a zig, weighing 30 pounds.
Okay, just bear with me. Yeah, that there's better. You're getting a better light.
Well done. You smashed my PB on a zig. It's only about £4. Well, been a bit of a quiet week for Joey.
He's going to beat me up now, isn't he? £2.
Yeah, he has. He's a lovely
He's
little...
having none of it.
Moved out to peg 30, into peg 32, and managed to sneak this one out at £41.5, which doesn't want to play ball. There we go.
He's good as
Just try tilting forward a little bit at the top.
I just feel he's going to go again.
Nice. There we go. Bit of slow week, ain't it, Joey? But it's nice to get one on the bank. Always nice and calm until you touch them. They're absolutely mental. Yeah. Well, I haven't done a lot of fishing this morning. Actually been just wandering around the complex chatting to people. Come back, put the rods out. £27.8. Lovely. Carp are still smashing out down in this end. Jumping out in open water all over the place. If I had some zigs, I reckon I'd be catching. Anyway, carp number 5. Still buzzing after last night as well. Happy days. So that's another chapter done and dusted. And what a week. Started off slow and then boom, just all turn around and I'm over the moon. I just want to take this opportunity, do a couple of shout outs. Cheers to my mate Colin Kingston. You've seen him in the videos. Thanks for letting me use your bait boat this week. Second, Dale, the Bayleaf on Lake 3 this week. Put me on some spots, give me some information, rigs, tips, blah blah blah. Yeah, cheers Dale, top man. Really appreciate that information and advice. The other Bayleafs on the complex as well, can't leave them out. Thanks for looking after me, guys. Again, brilliant job. There's so many people on the complex that I've spoke to. It's been a pleasure meeting you. If I haven't spoken to you much, sorry. My time does get taken up a little bit, try and get back to me peg. But yeah, it was very nice to meet all of you as well. Obviously, the next shout out goes to you subscribers. Thanks for watching the videos. You know, I sometimes do wonder if I should do any more. And the Bedtime Stories series wasn't supposed to be a series. It was just me starting off as a bit of a lark, keeping a diary in my carp, and that way I got to show people what I was doing. But yeah, it seems to have taken off a bit now. So thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes, the comments. It's all appreciated. So, one thing left to say. You know what's coming. Thanks for watching the video. Thoroughly hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.